I'm going to make a hydroponics, aquaponics grow trays here, and let me show you how I did it. If y'all like the idea, you can do it the same way, or tell me, if you have better suggestions. That's kind of what it's going to look like when it's all said and done. Got this. I'm going to change this just a little bit, but I got this flush system where you take I just took a piece of 1.25 inch, and I put a cap on the end of it, and then I cut it, and on the inside I beveled it down because it wouldn't fit over the flange where that piece of pipe comes up out of that base right there. So it sits down on that, and it allows the water flow. And then basically what I did with this, what I'm going to do here is I took this Sterilite tray, it's just same as that in there, and I cut a hole in the bottom of it, and there's flashing markings on the bottom where it just seemed to be the right size and everything. And I went and I got 3/4 inch base, and for a 3/4 inch pipe. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and put silicone on the bottom of this, and I'm going to silicone it in the bottom of that deal. The next thing I did is I went to Home Depot and I got these little risers like this. And they're 63 cents or something. They're cheap, so I just got these. This will screw down inside of this. Trying to do this one-handed. Okay, so it screws down inside there like this, and then I can screw it in deeper, but that gives a good size hole, for the water to flow out of. So then I'm going to cut off. I think it's 2 or 3 of these areas, these sections right here. This is like you find it in your Home Depot in your sprinkler section. Just cut off a couple of these sections, to make it the right height, however deep you're going to put I'm using hydrogen, or you can use gravel or whatever you want to use, but that way it's down in there a little bit. What I'm going to change is, instead of using the juice container like that, where I just cut the bottom out of it and cut it off so high, just to kind of keep the hydraulic away from the siphon system, I'm going to take a piece of this PVC pipe right here. Now this is a 3 inch right here, and I just measured up, about the height of this, and I marked the lines on it about the height of the walls, just so I can keep the gravel and everything away from the drain pipe. So I'll cut that with a hacksaw, and then I'll put it in place of that right there. I'm going to drill some holes in it just so that it'll allow the water in, but it won't let the hydraulic flow through it. That way I can get this, get the desired effect. I got my plants right there. I'm going to go ahead and plant these plants in the hydraulic. And that is not planted yet. I was wanting to do this a little better. I might, do a better base. I got my it's a 60-gallon barrel, and this barrel had Coca-Cola or something in it, and I got it from a guy here in Tucson for $22. It's food grade, so I'm just going to rinse it out, and then I'll probably put my fish in that, and then I've got a pump and everything. But this is just a short video, just to kind of show you just an idea. I'll do a follow-up video here in a little bit, just to show you what things look like. And then I've got a bucket down here. This was the other juice container. That what I did is I just cut it out so it would allow the water to flow into it and go through the siphon system. And but I'm going to do away with that. There's just a little basket I got at Home Depot, and got a bucket full of hydraulic, and then I've just been kind of like letting it sit there, and give it a chance to kind of like rinse off, you know, because it seems like there's like a filmy stuff on it whenever I put it in the trays the first time, and I don't know if that's going to be harmful to the plants or not, so I just decided to rinse it all off. But I'll make a video here in a little bit just to kind of show you what it looks like afterwards. You can see I've got a little tiny porch here, and trying to utilize the space the best that I can. So it's got some of this nice shade material. Got a wash right behind our house and everything there. So it's got the shade material just to kind of like make it a little more gentle. I'm facing the south side of this apartment complex, so I don't want to burn my plants and everything, but my wife's plants and everything. But, okay, I'll follow up here with another video in just a second.